Okay, so the render is finished and I opened Nuke. If you don't know Nuke, you can add some glow in After Effects and it's okay? So don't worry if you don't know that. So here in Nuke, let's play the render and see what we get. Okay, as you see, the explosion is slow at first. And another thing, as you see, the explosion starts at frame 1, right? So I will create a frame, empty frame, just with the barrel and the background to place it at the front. Okay, so I need to give some time to the audience, to see the explosion, because when you play the video, the audience will not notice how your explosion starts. Okay, so it's good idea to add some frames, some hold in the first frame. Okay, so in Houdini I will render just one frame without the explosion. Okay, so I will disable everything, not everything, just the pyro import and the volume light. Of course, if you disable the display, this will not remove the volume light from the rendering. Okay, so make sure you disable the enable and the ground too. Okay, so I will leave just the barrel, and let's see. I think that's what I need. One frame. As you see, we don't see the barrel because we need to come here and click here. Sorry, let's, where is the flag, render flag? Okay, and let's render that. Okay, so this is the barrel, and of course we forget to add the red color to the barrel, something like that. Okay, so I will render just one frame and I will come back. Okay, by the way, you can save the frame in the progressive rendering by right clicking and choosing save frame. And another thing, don't test your render time in progressive rendering. So for example, if you want to know how much time took this render or this frame, you need to click here and choose mantra IPR, okay, to see the time, because the progressive rendering takes much longer time from the mplay, okay, rendering with the mplay. So I will see you after I render one frame. Okay, so here I am in Nuke, so I will load the first frame. As you see, I rendered with just one frame, EXR, and I want this simulation, this rendering start at frame 20. Okay, and this one ends at frame 20. So I will double click here and come to hold, sorry, this one, and click on black and change that to 20. So for example, now as you see, after the, let me zoom in or increase the gamma just so you can see the barrel. So if I come after the frame 20, now it's black. Okay, so this will help me when I merge them, this one on this one. Okay, as you see, after this frame, this comes visible. Okay, so let's move that back, and I want this frame starts at frame 20. Okay, so I will type time offset. Okay, and I will move that 20 frame. Okay, so after 20, this starts playing. Okay, let's see. As you see, we have some noise here. I will remove that noise by denoise node. I will add that later. Okay, so first let's correct the black light. So as you see, it's too dark. That's okay, so I will add grade node. Okay, and I will set that about 0.4. I think it's okay, and after that I will add denoise As you see, we have some noise here. So I will click here and move this rectangle somewhere here to enable the denoise. Okay, this is sampling, will sample the noise. And another thing we need to do now is adding the glow effect. Glow. Or before glow, let's correct the timing. Okay, so I will delete the glow. And let's see here. Let's come here and add O flow. This will control the timing. Okay, so I will click here. Let's move this one here and work on that. Okay, so let's see. As you see, we have a problem here, and at the first frame I will set the time output speed to 2.2. Okay, so I will right click and set a key, and let's see until frame 8. I will set that to 2, and then we'll come back to 1. Okay, so I am doubling the speed from 1 to 8 frame. Okay, so let's see, play. Okay, so let's see that in real time now. I think it's okay. It's a little bit too fast, right? So at frame 8, I think we can increase that a little bit more, 1.9. So let's see. Okay, so now let's go to the merge. And another thing, as you see, we have a problem here, so I will select that. As you see, at the first frame we have some noise, weird stuff going here, so I will increase the vector details to 1. Okay, and the smoothness to 1. Let's see why this frame is not showing. We forgot to set the grade here. Okay, so I will set the grade here too. So now they have the same color, right? Okay, so at the first frame, so let's go to the first frame and see. Okay, let's wait until the cache is finished. Okay, so let's add some glow here. Okay, glow, and I will decrease the tint to make the glow around the explosion. Okay, so let's see. Let's change the color by clicking here, holding Control and clicking that will open the palette. So I will set it something yellowish like that. Okay, and let's see at this frame. Yeah, I think it's okay, so let's play it one more time and see what we get. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's great. Try to do this explosion by yourself. Okay, so spend one day on that. By the way, the render took about 12 hours to render. Okay, nice. So see you in the next lesson.